The Labor Tribune here in St. Louis had an article about the high suicide rate among construction workers. It was compelling. And at Aetna found the opportunity to say, hey, let's have a conversation about this and what can we do for the labor industry here in St. Louis. And we know Dr. John Gall and his commitment to this space in St. Louis and thought, let's reach out and see what we can do. Concerns we were seeing about mental health awareness in St. Louis specifically was just having the conversation and collaborating with those that were also passionate about it, like Dr. John Gall and the Construction Forum, and bringing folks together to really talk about the resources that were available right here in St. Louis and really allow for that conversation and to bring folks together that were also passionate about it to find a path forward together.
I got a call, Mr. Angelo Lancia. He said, hey, would you be interested in working with me and Aetna, trying to put on some mental health workshops or seminars, whatever it might be, for the construction industry, maybe starting next spring? I said, for sure. From the structural standpoint, like the backbone type stuff, I knew I could rely on Tom Finan and his crew with the Construction Forum, because he does stuff like this at least once every quarter. And his different presentations often draw upwards of 350 people. So I knew he had the infrastructure to get that done. So I made the connections between Construction Forum and Aetna's people, and James Purcell and Aaron Walsh. What they've done as peer supporters is just off the charts. Our guys here in St. Louis, they focus on SUD, OUD, they focus on mental health, and they focus on suicide prevention. And we took an approach that would allow me as the moderator to kind of set the table, set the stage for the crowd that was there at about a 30,000 foot level, and then make the introductions to the next two pieces of the puzzle. The second piece really was to share with the audience two different agencies that are in town that work in the same space but don't exactly have the same goals. They just do different things, and so they fill different niches and kind of opening their doors to the people in the crowd. And then the third piece, I think that was truly the most innovative piece that we did up there, and that was having someone tied to that issue that time with lived experience.
Yep, and being in the crowd, I can tell you that lived experience component brought it home. It made it a vulnerable moment that really inspired, I think, everybody in the room. It's time to take action. What can we do in the labor industry? What can we do as employers? And from an Aetna perspective, what can you do with your health plan to support these employers and these employees on their mental health?
I would say one of the things that I am hoping to see out of this is, especially in the space of suicide awareness and prevention, I think we have a lot of programs out there that address suicide prevention and suicide intervention. But I think we were sadly underserved in the area of suicide postvention, specifically to the acute time, those first 48 to 72 hours after the incident. And so we already got a project that's kind of in its very beginning stages. And this was a great opportunity to just plant that seed and continue to grow that seed and harvest that. So I appreciate the opportunity to work with Aetna, and certainly appreciate the fact that NAMI is recognizing Missouri Works Initiative in Aetna.